Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Join you. They'll go to the ground. Find some fresh air. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. The play-action fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Sets up the screen. Makes a man miss. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Floats it out in space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat about Kansas. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business.
Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He leaves it with his back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the line.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Offside. Maybe a momentary.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
To throw, it's Daniels. Here's a heat. At the 35, he's open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Didn't get a touch. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Fires to the right. A strike downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside.
He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws for the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And the Jayhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint,
lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try. Challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the Jayhawks are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Gonna look downfield again. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
The quarterback.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. The sure hands, it's Hayes. At the 40, there he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
there's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. Looking for the end zone. And this offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Dances away. Oh, he's got some space. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants to throw it. Under fire. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the... We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan.